Storm Tracker 12 weather with Chief Meteorologist Matt Hoffman.
Getting a view of Mount McLaughlin as the clouds break up a little bit. Still a lot of cloud cover throughout southern Oregon and northern California. We're also tracking some fairly light precipitation that's been working through the region. This will continue to impact us as we head into this evening and tonight, but eventually some heavier, moderate to heavy rain and higher elevation snow will push in from the west late tonight into tomorrow morning, reaching the coast in the early morning hours. But as this storm system approaches and this low pressure strengthens, winds are going to crank up out of the south and southeast into this evening and tonight. It's going to be a windy one with cloudy skies, mainly light precipitation down to 42 degrees in Medford, 31 in Klamath Falls. Snow levels will stay fairly high overnight and then lower into tomorrow. Wind advisories issued for the Rogue and Shasta valleys, gusts over 50 miles per hour possible. And then along the coast, we have a high wind warning where gusts up to 65 miles per hour possible overnight into the early morning hours of tomorrow. It's going to be a wet and blustery day for your Wednesday. Widespread moderate to at times heavy rain and higher elevation snow up to 50 in Medford, lower 40s expected in the basin. Notice those snow levels staying above Klamath Falls through a good chunk of the day. We may see a few flakes towards the end of Wednesday, but by this point the storm system will be exiting. The bulk of the real hefty accumulation and some of the heavier snowfall will be along the Cascades and Siskiyous, where we do have a winter storm warning in place 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. tomorrow, where we will have a heavy and blowing snowfall rates up to an inch per hour or more, and visibility could be less than a quarter of a mile. So the snowfall totals aren't overly impressive, but it's going to come down pretty heavily. So that's why we are concerned about travel. Up to 3 to 6 inches for our Cascade passes, 6 to 12 inches though up at Crater Lake. Notice fairly light totals for some of the higher terrain of the east side, and not expecting any accumulating snow in Klamath Falls or in Mount Shasta. So here comes that moderate to heavier rain, higher elevation snow. We will start to see things tapering later in the day tomorrow, and then things dry out as we head into tomorrow night. Rainfall totals towards the coast though, up to 1 to 2 inches or so of rainfall, and that is going to bring some concerns along with some heavier, larger waves. So we do have a coastal flood advisory, some minor coastal flooding is going to be possible. So your 7-day forecast: rainy for the coast tomorrow, brighter skies on Thursday, northern California, rain, mountain snow on your Wednesday. The Klamath Basin will also look for a combination of rain and snow, some gusty winds, drier weather Thursday and Friday. Up into the Cascades, watch out for some difficult travel tomorrow with that heavier snowfall and blowing snow. In the Rogue Valley, just rain Wednesday, but warmer into this weekend.